Well, first of all, thank you very much for joining us.
It's a pleasure to be back.
So, year as president almost at an end. How's it been?
It's been a spectacular year. It's been an honor and a privilege to serve this organization, to interact with the members, and to represent psychiatry around the world.
Give us an idea of some of the highlights.
Well, there have been a couple of areas of highlight. One has really been about advocacy, the ability to spend time changing the law and the structure of how we can get mental health care to every American who needs it. There's been some amazing progress that we made at APA on the future of psychiatry. And then there's also been the opportunity to collaborate with colleagues around the world as we come out of COVID and we begin to reconnect. One of the things that we've really gained traction with is reaching out to communities who have been historically excluded. And so one major initiative was launching our Spanish-English bilingual website, lasaludmental.org, to provide high-quality information that's culturally informed to the Hispanic community in the U.S.
So as you've been around the world, connecting with colleagues, as you say, what are some of the issues do you think that we all share?
Well, the one core issue that we all share is that there aren't enough of us. And so we're all going to have to work together to think about creative solutions to make sure that globally, everyone who needs access to high-quality mental health care is able to access it.
So you often talk about a road to mental health. Where do you think we are on that road?
Well, I think we're getting started. We have some of the pieces in play, and we've had some important gains with our advocacy this year. But what we're really going to need to do over the next decade is collect data, leverage it, and be at the leading edge as a highly trained but very, very small part, single digits of the mental health workforce.
So you've just been to the Emerging Voices plenary session, which I know was very exciting, wasn't it? So tell us a little bit about that.
So our speaker was Heather McGee, who's a lawyer and an economic policy leader, who really talks about some of the tragic things that have happened to all of us as a result of racism, and yet fundamentally remains hopeful that we can make better decisions for the future.
So what made you came out of that session with quite a bounce to your step. So what made you excited about that session?
Well, we had a panel discussion following her talk that brought together the presidents of the American Medical Association and the American Bar Association, and really just how we as professionals with deep ethical and professional commitments to advancing health, advancing justice, and to equity can all work together.
Well, thanks very much indeed for taking time to talk to us. I'm sure it was a great year, so thank you.
Thank you so much.